Well, I went to go do weeklies, realized I already fucking did weeklies, and I'm just gonna do general energy, see what we're working with. You know, a lot of us are going through the collective. I mean, everybody is going through shit, but going through them shifts. So, I'm gonna get to the mirror reads. I'm gonna get those done tomorrow. Got some personal reads to do and shit, so, you know, it was Halloween. It's like Christmas to me. It's a little more depressing this year, but it's all good. Doesn't kill us, makes us stronger. Unless it involves losing arms. Unless you get like robot arms, then that's true as well. Yeah, so yeah, these fucking futuristic upgrades. But let's see what we got kicking. We're not really gonna be working with poppers. You know, shit pops out, we'll pay attention to it. This will be energy the collective is dealing with. It's 2 cups. There's a lot of relationship shit going on right now. People dealing with past karma. I mean, it is Scorpio season, right? It's a lot of the karma we're facing right now. For some reason that always confuses me. They usually work with poppers. So yeah, overall we have the underlying, we have temperance. So, really trying to find, really trying to balance out your foundation. Coming out of, you know, starting to come out of your head about shit. Really moving forward with, you know, realizing your power. Realizing what you're passionate about. Seems like you're moving out of stagnation as well, or we're moving out of stagnation. I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. But yeah, it seems like we're really coming into a time of balance. We're really starting to push forward here. Putting the work in. So I feel this is putting the work into our own foundations. I mean, especially since it's Scorpio season right now, have to face all the past karma and shit like that. I feel that a lot of us are really evaluating past relationships and, you know, realizing what didn't work and, you know, well, what worked and what didn't, what fulfilled us and what didn't fulfill us. You know, really going over the people that we've dated in the past and, you know, really looking at ourselves though. Like I feel this is like, you know, reflecting on the last 6 years of life and, you know, putting all the pieces together and really seeing where we've fucking been shooting ourselves in the feet. Yeah, see the wheel. So that's karma. You know, we're working through the karma. You know, realizing that you gotta put the work into your own foundation. You have to face karma, you know, like, it's not easy to fucking face. A lot of people just try to fucking run from it, and, you know, it seems like, you know, in the traditional tarot, or the Rider-Waite, this card, there'd be like an iceberg, you can only see the tip of it, right? But then underneath it's like it speaks of emotion, it's like hidden emotions. So I feel not only trying to balance out your foundation, but I feel a lot of people are coming to terms with their emotions, really. Yeah, see, this is like hidden emotions about somebody. Two of Cups. So like I said, there's a lot of past karma, relationship shit coming up. A lot of people are dealing with situations involving love. 'Tis the season to break up and make up, so just with this card, I feel like it's like somebody, some people maybe kind of not be expressing themselves towards somebody that they have feelings for. The strength. It's like the universe is asking to have the strength. Because you see this is like a broken pillar. So, like, I'm getting this is like a fucking past scenario. It's like a foundation that was destroyed. It's like it's like I feel it's like, going back to the whole reflecting on past relationships and stuff, I feel that, throughout different relationships and stuff like that, I feel that there was illusions with different people and lovers and stuff like that. And again, like, just intuitively speaking, I see this, the strength. She's trying to put this foundation, like this pillar back together, but she's looking back at this love. It's like realizing what part we played in the relationships that have fell apart. And I feel a lot of that has to do with the moon, like the secret, like I'm just feeling, like not expressing how you truly feel, not being your authentic self. Maybe being worried about hurting people's feelings, or, if you said this, worrying about the reaction, or, with the Six of Swords, this is like you're moving forward. So, like, the energy's definitely fucking shifting. Like, I've noticed a huge shift in the energy myself. Like, I can usually sense them fucking weeks before they happen. And I know the energy's been fucking tough, but it seems like we're fucking pushing through it. And the Three of Cups, like, I just feel this is like, again, the Six of Swords, it's moving into calmer waters, but you can see they're like being pulled to the Three of Cups, which is like celebration. A lot of the decks, it's it could be third party energy or whatever, but I feel this is really coming into alignment with yourself. The cups represent the mind, body, and spirit. So I feel it's like we're putting our faith in the divine. Realizing, like, shit's starting to manifest in our lives, and we put the work in. And I feel, a lot of the energy's been scattered and stuff, and I feel, a lot of the collective is really starting to realize that, like, we reflect our own realities, so our reality is a reflection of ourselves, so if we're not in high vibration, then that's all we're manifesting is low vibration people, situations.
Oh shit, it was the guy who got weeds for my birthday.
I feel,
Oh crap, sorry.
I feel a lot of collective is really focused on finances right now as well. Like it's more of a focus right now than love. It seems like love's kind of on the back burner. But like we have the page or the Knight of Cups here. So I'm getting for some, like, it could be really putting your love into, you know, not only found like your like, because this is the King of Pentacles is like fucking, that's a stable ass energy. It's a grounded energy. Let's just pull another card. Ten of Wands. So yeah, I feel it's you know, getting into this balance. I feel that, you know, a lot of the collective is going to be really you know, focusing on, you know, you're balancing out the foundation. You're really finding what makes you stable, like your own foundation stable, really focusing on your independence and your own happiness. And it feels with the Knight of Cups, like looking this way, it just feels like you know, you're kind of leveling up. You're kind of realizing that you know, you can't be putting your energy into things that aren't working for you. If it's not making you happy, if it's a situation that is just like burdening you, especially because with the Ten of Wands, like you're coming to completion, just putting the burdens down. And the King is looking towards the King of Pentacles. So again, it's like, I feel it's like really looking at your own foundation and realizing what makes you stable in your own foundation. But it feels like there could be some stagnancy in thoughts. Knight of Swords. Yeah, it feels like there's some stagnant situation that's sitting around. The Knight of Swords is, there needs to be communication, like fucking honest communication. Like this is like five of Swords. This is stagnant. You're just stuck. You're stuck in your head. So like for some, I feel this is you know, whatever the fuck is keeping you stuck. Like this mental, like I feel this is fear. For a lot of people, this is fear that's keeping you stuck. And you can see, you know, death and the Knight of Swords, they're all facing the same way and they're going towards the Five of Swords. So I don't know, maybe I'll pull a quick clarifier here. I guess I don't necessarily have to, because it's fucking just general energy. So I mean, like, you're gonna know the situation if you're fucking stagnant and there's something keeping you fucking stuck, like mentally. Then I mean, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know what that is. But it's like transformation's happening. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be communication coming in or you have to communicate somebody, but there has to be some clarity to something. Whatever the situation that is keeping y'all stuck. Cause it seems like it's like, seems like a lot of people haven't wanted to address this. It's like, you know, got your back to death. This is the Knave of Wands. This is like a immature energy. You know, kind of giving into the lower self. So it's like, it feels like some are just trying to avoid this transformation. You know, they got their back to this transformation. They don't want to bring in the clarity to a situation. Empress. With the Chariot. So this like speaks of you know, standing in your own fucking power, moving forward, you know, doing you, really being you know, in that nurturing energy, like moving forward in that energy, you know, like transforming this fucking Five of Sword bullshit, transforming that with the Death, and moving into this fucking Empress in the Chariot, and moving forward like fucking, you know, standing in your fucking power, knowing exactly what it is that you want. I feel it's like, again, there's situations that are keeping you stuck. It's like you're stagnant. That's what's stopping this fucking forward momentum. The Knave of Swords. And again, that's just speaking of, there's not clarity to the situation. So I mean, like, if you're not getting clarity, then fucking you have to pull out the Queen of Swords. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like some are being watched at work, just because, like, you know, this dude's, you know, in pentacle mode. The 5, this is stagnant, but it just feels, you know, because this is technically like the stalker card, you know, so. And he's like staring right at this dude, staring right back at the Chariot and the Empress. So for some, this could be, you know, somebody sees you moving forward in this Empress, like standing in your power, moving forward. But this is blocking the sun. This energy here, whatever this is, for y'all. Like I said, we're facing fucking past karma, old situations, tying up loose ends. You know, really coming into union with ourselves and figuring out where we're going from here. So, the Hierophant. So yeah, this speaks of, you know, really finding your own stability, finding what makes you fucking happy, following your passion. But like this energy, this stuck energy is what's keeping you from moving into this. So, and I feel it's like, you know, for some it's this preconception of how you were conditioned, or, you know, the status quo, or what's supposed to be normal, or, you know, what this person is gonna think, or who says what, and, you know, it's this fucking pre-programmed bullshit that keeps you stuck in this fucking, you know, this is the way things are supposed to be, you know, like this is how I fucking seen shit as a kid, and, you know, I'm supposed to be unhappy in a relationship and just fucking stay there. That's not, you know, like. So I feel like this devil energy is, it's like, you know, especially like right now, a lot of people are doing the fucking, a lot of soul searching and shit, and really, really trying to get to the bottom of a lot of this shit. And like 8 of Wands, it's fucking moving forward, so like the only thing is that like this devil is looking towards that way. So as you're moving fucking forward, make sure you're not bringing this old energy. Like, make sure you address this fucking energy, whatever this is. Face this karma. Face the dark side of yourself. Realize that everybody has a fucking shadow side, and we all make mistakes. We all fuck up in life, and sometimes we do things that we're not fucking proud of, and things we regret, and we're the only ones in our life that really has the power to do anything, to change anything. Like, you are the most important person in your life, and without you, nothing gets done. You can't always rely on everybody else to be there, because not always are they going to be. For some of us, like myself, it's like I've always been hella independent. I've always counted on myself because it's like I'm the only one that I've ever been able to truly rely on, so it's like I think a lot of people really gotta dig into that, realize that you're the one that has the power, and it's like fucking a lot of people give away their power to other people, or let people make their fucking decisions for them, or you gotta look at what the fuck makes you happy. Like, you can't ask somebody else what's gonna make you happy, or rely on other people for your happiness, or if you're not happy inside, then nobody's gonna make you fucking happy. So that's why nurturing your own foundation is very important, and finding people that are there for you when you fucking need them, like. But, the most important thing is that you gotta show up for your fucking self, so. Eight to the 4. To the 4. So it's like, I feel, really trying to strategize, like I said, balancing out the foundation, really trying to figure out how to take a balanced approach forward to leave this energy behind, whether that is from other people, negative people in your life, negative situations, or just the negative part of yourself that you might not have wanted to face. And like I said, everyone has a fucking a shadow side, and it's like not everybody just goes ham and fucking faces that. A lot of people run from it, and some people are forced to kind of fucking face that shit, but essentially that's our karma, and we have to face it. So I mean, you don't face it, you're just gonna keep running into the same fucking wall. So I feel really working, trying to move forward in a balanced way, really trying to fucking figure out how to get out of this energy that you've been stuck in for the last like fucking year of your life. And like I said, for some it could have been fucking 6, it could have been 10. Like for myself, I know it's been fucking 6 years. Like fucking, it's been a slow, steady crawl up the hill to just smashing through the bottom, and here I am fucking reading tarot now. So life changes, and that's one of the only things you can really count on in life is fucking change is constant. I mean, when you're a fixed sign, you don't deal with that shit too well until you just fucking don't have a choice. So then you just accept it and become a changeaholic. Yeah, so it feels like there's still, like I said, right now there's a lot of karma. People are trying to deal with situations, really trying to, like I've noticed this in a lot of reads lately, the Hermit's been coming up, so a lot of people are really going into themselves and trying to fucking, really get in touch with their emotions, especially people that have been kind of running from them, like, You know, I know myself personally, I fucking ran from my feelings my whole fucking life, and all that did was make me angry and anxious, and, you know, caused a lot of fucking disappointments in my life, and, you know, I think a lot of people are really starting, especially in the collective, I mean, like, we're fucking woke, so, of course we're realizing it, but more and more people are coming into the, you know, the fucking waking to their spiritual side and realizing, you know, like there's more to life than just this fucking 3D existence. The Knave of Pentacles. So again, yeah, this is going inside. I think we're just going to keep going over the same thing now. Just really going inside, and it's like, you know, you're at this crossroads. A lot of people right now, they got fucking decisions to make, you know. There's situations in your life that you have to either, you know, fucking it's burnt down and fix it, or fucking it's still standing and it doesn't make you happy and you need to fucking just cut ties, or, you know, facing that karma, the situations that we've gotten ourselves into that we didn't necessarily want to be. It's not making us happy, and we gotta fucking move forward. And it's like, you know, this is the Knave of Pentacles, but this is just, again, this is like a transformation, you know? It's like a restructuring from the ground up. This is like the rebirth. You know, a lot of people are facing rebirths. It's not fucking easy, let me tell you, facing all your karma and paying it off and then getting into the green and then living in Dharma. It's not an exciting fucking thing. And again, Queen of Swords is cutting out with the fucking doesn't serve you anymore, you know? And it's, you know, just the way that this is set up, it's looking back at this Knave of Pentacles, right? It's like restructuring. This dude's like restructuring from the ground up. He's like fucking dusting off the bones. He's got the armor. And then she's ready to fucking, you know, she always gets a bad name in the tarot. You know, they call her the bitch of the tarot, and, you know, sometimes she's harsh or whatever. But I feel in this card, like, there's a child there. So it's like, you know, not only, it's not about being cold, it's about approaching things properly and realizing that everyone has their own feelings and everyone has, you know, their own internal issues, and, you know, sometimes people need to hear things, sometimes you need to say stuff to people, but, you know, it's better to take a balanced approach and remember that, you know, everyone has this delicate child inside of them, you know. So, but I feel like this is, you know, trying to really restructure your life. You, like, from the ground up, just you as a person coming into your element and, you know, figuring out how to move forward as the new you, the rebirthed you. And, you know, like I said, Queen of Swords, it's like you're cutting out shit that doesn't work, but it's not like you're just being an ass about it. You're not being a dick. It's like you're trying to, I feel a lot of people are realizing that, you know, they may have been arrogant in the past or passive aggressive, and it's like, you know, that might not necessarily been the proper approach. So I feel like just with this deck, that's just what I'm getting. But, you know, if you're a cold-hearted bitch and you just want to go slicing people, that's your own prerogative. But that's just what I'm picking up from these cards. But, I mean, that's fucking 30-hour energy read, so fucking Merry Halloween. That's all I got for now, y'all. So peace and love.